Saransk, the main city of the Republic of Mordovia. Today is a beautiful green and the regional center, which is being actively developed and prettier in recent years. One of the reasons was the football. Saransk became a member of the World Cup in 2018. It gave a powerful impetus to the development of the city. There appeared sports infrastructure, old buildings and monuments restored, unfit for the restoration of demolished, and in their place built something new. I must say, in terms of sports the city never fell behind. And now here came more insufficiently, highly cultured, and the leisure facilities. Modern buildings. Saransk often integrates elements of national style that looks very nice. The town is separated from Moscow about 650 kilometers on the highway, and the highway is quite decent. Also you can get to Saransk by train from Moscow, about 16 hours, and St. Petersburg, about 1.5 days in view of stops. On the plane to Saransk, the capital, less than an hour the fly. Saransk was founded in 1641. It was originally a wooden fortress on the edge of the country, on the line between Belgorod and Simbirsk. In 1670 it took Stenka Razin, and in 1774 visited here Emelian Pugachev. By the early 18th century, the military role of the city was already practically lost. The wooden fortress turned into ruins and demanded a thorough renovation. The city gradually became a trade. It is conveniently located at the intersection of major roads. According to official data, in the town of about 300 streets, 8 squares and 3 parks. The main city square, the Soviet, where everything is located, which is supposed to be in an area with the same name, including the monument to Lenin, plus the fact the monument to Ushakov. The latter has to Saransk, which has no maritime history because of the absence of the sea, the indirect relationship. In the last years of his life he remained in the estate of Alexeyevka, which refers to the current territorial Mordovia. One of the main attractions of the city, of course, can be called a cathedral, consecrated in honor of Ushakov. This beautiful city has got only church in the 21st century, and it can compete with the best cathedrals of St. Petersburg and Moscow, with its majestic and magnificent beauty. Equally remarkable, although very different, the Church of St. John the Evangelist with the characteristic black domes. It is the oldest church of the city and, in principle, the oldest building of the Republic. The city has several theaters. The musical theater, Yakushev, put the opera, ballet and musical comedy, concerts. The theater is also interesting for its architecture. In 2011, the former cultural center was thoroughly renovated and turned into a real 4-story palace, very beautiful and with excellent acoustics. Drama theater in the Soviet Street takes strict building in classical style, which features a triangular portico with 8 columns. And in a dramatic theater, a National Mordovia, which is also located in the Soviet Street, Tide mainly plays Mordovian playwrights. Saransk. There are many sites that deserve attention. Among them is a pretty classic, Pugachev Volgograd Street, Patriarch Nikon in the Soviet Arch Monument of Eternal Glory. The monument to the base of the fortress, a monument to the poet Polezhev on the eponymous square. But there is a curious its originality. For example, it is a monument to the family. Cast in bronze, established in 2008, it is a dynamic sculptural group of 2 adults and 3-legged children. Even more dynamic monument to heroes firemen, rich red color, established in memory of the fallen firefighters. A monument to the heroes Stratanav on the station square reminiscent of the deceased near the town of Karaj Stratospheric, OSOAVIAKHIM1.